Hello and welcome to Amber Rambles. Today we're going to be struggling through No Man's Sky. Now, I'm sure some of you out there have heard of this game. It was a little bit of a flop when it first came out. There were a lot of big promises that were made that the game didn't entirely deliver on. Since then, there have been many different upgrades and patches, so let's just go ahead and jump into it, start a new game here. And it is going to just be a normal game. There's no reason to make the game any harder because it's not like I've actually beaten the game on normal mode. Oh, there we go. Not necessarily a desirable thing to have it so pastel. Like already you can see we've got a turquoise looking sky here, which is beautiful, but when you hop to like 10 different galaxies and it's one shade of pastel after another, that's a little bit too repetitive. And you'll notice that about a couple of other aspects of the game, that certain types of minerals will always show up in the same color plants, and it's a little bit uncreative, I guess. I know they want to have some sort of continuity so that it's not the player relearning everything when you go to a new planet, but that's kind of what it would be like to go to a new planet, because the life isn't guaranteed to be any certain way, if that makes sense. Oh, there we go. Now I can actually move the camera. Oh, fantastic. Starting world, and it's irradiated, so that's not going to be nice. Regular Sentinel patrols, and we're done reading. That's okay. Cool. Okay. Let's see. What do we have? No visor installed. We're not doing so well on health as a result of this being a radiated environment. Do we have... scan. Scanner damaged. Ferrite dust. So that's like iron, which you get from rocks. I would very much liked it if they had dropped me off next to a ship or something so I had any kind of, place to go and recharge that environmental shield, because it does charge on its own when you're in an enclosed environment, but not when you're just out and about like this. You have to charge it with minerals, which is not really fair since we just started, but I'll stop ranting about that because it's not like we won't be able to make do. Now, let's see here, how can we actually not die? Would be great. Sodium and sodium nitrate. We don't have any of that. I know. This is what you want fixed. Okay. Perfect. Uh-oh, we're dying. I don't want us to die this quick. This would be a really bad way to start. Okay, cool. Now that we're not immediately in danger of death, we can calm down a little bit and take a look around. So the next step that I think we should do is get an analysis visor, but the beginning quests are going to take us through a lot of that, so we don't have to think about it too much. We'll just follow the quest markers as we see them. And moving out. This way? We do have a jetpack right from the start, which is generous. Now here, see a knowledge stone. This is how you learn the different languages of the aliens in the game, besides talking to them. I feel like they made these knowledge stones way bigger than they used to be, which is kind of neat because they're supposed to be a little bit monolithic alien technology type of thing. Here we are. That is, I guess, going to be our first ship, although it looks a little bit broken, and a distress beacon. Let's see what it says. Deleted. Scenario something deleted. That's a ominous start. Sentinel intervention. Deliberate transfer. Alright. Something new? Oh, it's me. It's me. Oh, I accepted it. That's fine. It's with me now, forever, in my head. Whoop. Don't trust me with a free camera. This is what happens. What'd I say? 90% of this game is just resource collection. So here I am, collecting resources. Still. Get to a plot point, collect more resources. What in the good gracious? Why are only the last 5 characters in yellow? You know what? Not important. I'm sorry. Connection intermittent. Isn't that relatable, internet people? Excuse me, I'm a little bit congested there. Let's find out what happened to the previous crew, eh? And how do you substitute that data? Let's see what we gotta do up in here now. Bum, 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 bum. Hermetic seals and metal plating. Metal plating you made from ferrite, which we got. Yeah. And what else did they say we need? Hermetic seals, which we don't know how to make. Okay, let's go find out how to make hermetic seals, or find them. Okay. What else isn't working? Launch thrusters. Pure ferrite and dihydrogen jelly. Cool. I know. Oh, I have to press B. It's my fault. Welcome to my life. And now we're back to mining. Okay, well, I will see while all this resource collection is done. Oh, I was supposed to ask for help. Go figure. Ooh, take that planetary chart and we're going places, I hope.
Navigational data received.
Oh, okay. They made this much more intuitive than it used to be. That's nice. You know, previously you would have to take navigation data and use it with another machine. Now they're just like, you got it, just go with it. I like that. I don't have the right technology to get stuff underground yet. Okay, so at least we can be inside during the storm and not have to waste all of our sodium just trying to stay alive. This should have the blueprint that we need to create the hermetic seals or whatever. Ba-ba-bum. Looks like other people in this galaxy are also having trouble, am I right? Oh, so they just had the seals themselves. That's kind of less useful than giving you the recipe for making them. But, you know, whatever, I guess. It's fine. It's not fine. Okay. So nanites will help us to get upgrades and stuff, but we aren't even that far in the game. At least it's not storming anymore, so now we can take the hermetic seals and go plug them into the ship. Need carbon nanotubes. Sweet. Do we have enough carbon for that?
Technology installed. Radiation protection falling.
No, we don't have enough carbon for that. Okay, that's enough carbon for us to make that, so that then we can make that. Now we can do this, and it'll tell us where our ship is. I ship it. intense regret. Alright, that's one critical system completely repaired, so that's not too bad. Now, we still have the launch thrusters, and the hyperdrive is going to need to get fueled up. So, still quite a bit to do. Alright, dihydrogen jelly, we just have to craft it. Dihydrogen jelly, if you please. But where will we get pure ferrite? Let's find out. Ah, we can refine it. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Okay. So we need metal plating to make a portable refiner, so let's start with that.
Radiation protection falling.
Okay. Wow, that's fast. Wish any smelter in real life worked that fast, huh? Cool beans. Let's get back inside the ship because it looks like a storm's gonna kick up again. Yeah! We did it. We did it. Right, let's go pick this back up. Climb on in. And get going. Now we can fly. You can fly, you can fly, you can fly. I don't know, there's something really nice about space games. It's a fantasy escapism thing. I don't know. Getting a transmission.
Alert. Navigational data received.
Wow, they added a lot more, like, maneuvering thruster noises. Can you hear that? Wow. I don't know if I like that. Ooh. Well, it's nice that this can't actually crash smack dab into the ground, because that's definitely what would have happened there. Okay. I knew it was me. I'm being a distracted driver, playing with the cat. Should be focusing on the road, or the space. There's the marker. Ooh. Whoever left the message is long gone. 16, 16, 16, 16. Same as the other broadcast? Weird. It's like it's connected. Alright, now we can build our base. And this would actually be a better place to make our base than the planet that this is a moon of, because guess what? We're not just dying existing here, so that's nice. Alright, let's hit a save game. And... okay, got a mine copper to even build the base computer. That's... oh, we have to... yep, we have to add the terrain manipulator. Carbon nanotubes, dihydrogen. Okay, make more of those. No, wonderful there. Oh, here's dihydrogen. Right in front of me. Right in front of me, and I wasn't looking at it. You know, you have to make something real obvious for certain gamers. And even then I'll complain about it, so sorry about that. Oh, and for all my laudations of this moon, I didn't even realize how hot it is here. Okay, yeah, so if it's not one thing, it's another, because they do also have, like, stormy weather here in which the hot gets hotter. You know, more than just the regular day-night cycle. So that's not necessarily a desirable thing either. Oh, wow, I've got serious height restrictions on the jetpack, so that's not fun. Yeah, let's get out of here, actually. This is so cute. Oh my gosh. Alright. Can't focus on the cat. I get to see him all the time, you know, and we're recording a video right now. But it's fun. I put my office in essentially his room, and now I'm at his mercy for getting my videos done. Not that he's gonna stop me. It's a mutually beneficial relationship, I think. Right? Is it? I don't know. Tell me if you think otherwise. I've not been there. Scan it. If we can stay still. So if you move when you're scanning something, you won't necessarily pull up the information on it. So there's selenium and copper. Selenium, I think, means that planet's also going to be hot, but it might not be so bad. And that's agave. We may have to rename some of these. Oh, those maneuvering thrusters are so loud. They're so loud. That's the moon we were just on, wasn't it? No, unmapped. Undiscovered. So that's Starbold Copper. Corrosive. I mean, we might go to this moon. Temperate. Okay. The autopilot should take us around the planet's curvature, so we don't even have to really worry about steering. So it's maybe an ideal game for playing if you have pets, like I do. Oh, there is just a cloud of fur going up. I hope you guys can't see it. Okay, we're not going to smash directly into the surface of this one. I park next to something dangerous. It's a critter. Okay. So we need to get copper, sodium, copper, 502. It's better than none. And I'm not going to take the ship out for everything because it wastes the launch thruster fuel. And it just means more resource gathering. What are we doing? We need to make stuff. That's the whole game. Existential dread. Cool. So now we have our terrain manipulator, so we can actually harvest the the copper deposit. Alright, getting that copper now. Getting that copper now. Alright. Making that chromatic metal, yeah. Alright, here we go. It used to be that if you zoomed in on stuff with the analysis visor, it would automatically scan it, but now it seems like you have to press another trigger to do it, which is just mildly annoying. So, onward back to the ship, scanning and mining as we go. That way we'll have a more complete picture of everything on this planet. Oh, so now we can build a base computer. And we have to refill the launch thruster. Breaking the rocks, and we're breaking the rocks. We gotta go around and break more rocks. That was pretty easy. So now we actually get to decide where we want to settle down. Now this is actually a really nice planet, but this is maybe not where we want to settle down. So let's get a look from above. So that way we can, if not have a base, then at least have a site for a base picked out, which would be pretty good progress, but we have to do it pretty quickly because my camera is going to time out again soon, and I want to get settled before then. Okay. So that looks important. Yeah. Let's settle near here. Not on here, but near here. Near enough that we can park here, because parking here is free and that you don't require launch fuel to get back up. That's what that green circle meant as I was coming in. So docking with this, you don't need any launch thruster fuel to get out. This is kind of a nice... This is a really nice planet, actually. This seems like it would actually be a pretty nice valley. So we're gonna build here. And we're gonna really cross our fingers that we don't regret it later for some reason. Claim base! Alright, we did it. We did it. We did it. And we did it. Let's go back to the ship, save our game, and that'll be it for this episode. Oh, we don't even have to go all the way back. Perfect. Alright, well, thank you so much everyone for coming and joining me today as we played through some No Man's Sky. Let me know in the comments what you thought of this playthrough, what you'd like to see more of, what you'd like to see less of, and I'll try to incorporate that in the future videos. So thank you again, and have a good day. Bye!